Alright everyone, welcome to the JHC2026. This is the second match that is going on right now. The other one is having a tiebreaker currently. This match, however, will be starting just now. Be seeing bulleh versus no teammate. Both players being solo players, unfortunately. As far as I'm aware, Light's teammate has been unfortunately screened out of the tournament, and BC1 did not have a teammate to begin with. Both players are very, very strong Rise players from very different countries. Light being Poland's pride and joy in terms of Jack, and Rise overall. And the BC1 coming all the way from Vietnam, as far as I'm aware, being a very strong player in his own right. We'll see how they hold up against each other. Light being a much higher seed, honestly, seed 9 versus seed 24. There have been many times where such matches have been decided before even the match even began, but we have also seen some crazy upsets. Anything can happen in Mania, especially on Jag. Jags are very easy plans to get like a singular missile and just completely choke a play, like a crazy double S. Alright, starting off with the rolls. Light wins the roll and has the right to protect the map first. Let's see what they choose. And we're seeing Anchor Jack protected by a Light. It is definitely a very interesting map, I'd say. The anchors are like one-handed double nodes, which is something I personally haven't seen in a tournament before. And it's also very easy to choke on such map just because of the nature of anchors and long jacks. Just being very easy to get a column lock on. It's very hard to recover from that. And also seeing a protect on Dense Jack 1 by BC1. So those are protects that are just to be expected, honestly. Rave is a very chokeable map, and Light might be just betting on his on his consistency and some other minor variables that he protected that map. And then Jack 1 is just a very comfortable map in my opinion. And no, there is no SB in the entire tournament. It is a Jack tournament, only seeing Jacks. Also, just to mention, the other match has just ended, and Team Yonkers Summit featuring Panther and Volpsy has won against Midiak and Abazero on the tiebreaker.
Hello, I'm Aalis. Probably recognized me from the match earlier, or some from a different tournament, but I will be commenting in this match alongside cycozgrzyt.
Hello, I've been talking the entire time. And we are seeing our first ban, which is full Jack 1. Again, we will not be seeing the sad crying Miku song.
Nobody likes the crying Miku.
Yeah, nobody wants to see Miku cry, obviously.
For sure. We love Miku.
And let's see what... that was the second ban, I apologize. The first ban was BC1's ban on Rhythm Jack.
Okay. And okay, so Light's first pick is gonna be MN.
Yeah, we're seeing Mini Jack again. Mini Jack is a very tricky pattern just to get a little bit of a control issue sometimes, but players of this caliber should not have an issue with that map.
Yeah, especially I mean, here, this is a pretty stacked match nonetheless, but I mean, we have an outlier here, okay? I mean, it is gonna be Light.
Yeah, Light is very dominant player overall. But BC1 not really that far behind, honestly.
Yeah. No, it may just be that BC1 finds the ratio to be just a bit better.
Alright, and Light says he's keeping you ready. That was a very good thing to see.
I hope he's skibidi ready to 1 million this one.
I actually really want to see a 1 million tie. That would be so cool. Because like ties are just like very rare, and especially 1 million ties, because 1 millioning a map is just insanely difficult.
For sure.
Seeing some slight delays in the bands and picks, but that is okay. We're starting now.
And I'm seeing, I think we're mainly having a Polish viewer base right now on the stream. Hello Mabin and hello Micah. Oh, that's Light. Okay.
Yeah, that is Light.
I forgot, bro. I low-key forgot he was called that earlier. I don't know, man. I may be a little dim today, but at the same time, bro. Oh, and Peerless, dude. Hi, Peerless.
Alright, looks like we're starting out with a tie. Just like I hoped for.
Starting off with a tie, yeah, but BC1 is very strong on ratio though. Although, will he be as strong as Light? I mean, he did drop just a little bit now, and he's holding just a little worse. 99.87.
Yeah, Mini Jax is just like not a very comfortable partner to get good ratio on, in my opinion. We've seen other players in the other match get like 99.99s on the other song, and on this one they get dropped down to like 99.95. So there is definitely some kind of difference in the charting for this. And also seeing Light at 99.93, just ever slightly lower than the qualifiers.
Yeah, but oh, and BC1 breaks, or is that was not Bancho? Okay, so BC1 broke. But in this case, I want to highlight before the break that Light already had a 1,000-point difference, which is very, very huge when it comes to Jackhouse Pub. But right now, holding a 12,000-point lead, I mean, I think this point just goes to him. There's no way he can choke now. Even with a miss, I don't even think that would affect anything.
I mean, we've seen crazier comebacks. Like, some people just forget, like, the song is not over yet, just release the keyboard. And, like, yeah, it just happens sometimes. People make mistakes, but it doesn't look like Light will be doing that. This map just doesn't stop until the very end.
Yeah. If I could get one request, please pick the Daria song.
Yep. We'll be seeing our first point go towards Light on his zone pick, 9 and 8 on the mini jack map. Yeah, the ratio was twice as good on Light's side, and BC1 also found the miss, unfortunately. In this tournament, specifically in this tournament, like every single minor mistake matters a lot just because of the nature of jacks.
Yeah. Here the ratio is the most important thing, and the one miss can really screw you up a lot.
Alright, let's see what BC1 chooses this time around. And we're seeing Light Jack too, we're seeing Little Big Hypno Dancer.
Yeah. The Little Big. I do not like this pick. I don't know this. But yeah, going with the light jack, kind of similar picks in structure, I would say. Definitely Serval is a little bit different compared to like the mini jack pick and the light tool.
Yeah, this map is on the longest side. It's a little bit over 3 minutes long. And we've seen some kind of like bursty patterns in this one. It like speeds up, slows down for the vocal. I mean, sorry, other way around. It speeds up for the vocal.
Going right into it.
Scary Allens. Who put Allens in the jack map, man?
Yeah, I don't want a lens in my jack map, bro.
VC1 with a tiny lead right now, though. It is being equalized right now, but still. Oh my god, 19 points.
Nah, it is still going towards BC1 with one perfect difference, holding that 20 not scaled by map length and combo cap. So it really is just one perfect difference. Now going towards the light though. Yeah, could we potentially just Polish comp this?
No. I don't think it's allowed. But we're seeing a very slight lead for Lei right now. 150 points in favor of the red team.
Yeah.
Seeing a little bit of a break on this map.
This is gonna be the 4 or 5 perfect range here, which technically doesn't seem like a lot, but as we've seen from the last match, that is a big difference when it comes to the final score and the final outcome of the match itself.
Yeah, BC1 dropping some ratio down to 99.96. Yeah, calling this a ratio drop is actually insane to me, but it is true.
Yeah, I mean, you know, us commentating Jazz this week, it's like, this is an astronomical difference in what you could consider a ratio drop here.
Light being very consistent right now, though. He's been holding 99.98 in the very beginning of the map. And it doesn't look like he'll be dropping anytime soon as well.
Right now with a 400 perfect lead, so I mean 400 point lead, so it's gonna be quite a lot of perfects here actually, and that I think would make points. I don't think Light it's possible for him to drop this low. I mean he's very consistent, right?
I mean, yeah. The lead is flickering, but it's probably just some kind of banter lag. Light is definitely winning by like, I think I'd say like 200 points right now. And coming towards the end of the map, Light looks like Light will be taking the point by 732 points.
Yeah, and wow, the difference is gonna actually be quite a lot. It's gonna be that 30 range, which is kind of deadly, especially in a tournament like this.
Yeah, VC1 just doubling a Light's 300 count. Still being at 77 to 2,700 is insane, but
That is insane.
It's not enough.
We're getting comments in chat that Light got a lot of perfects. Pretty crazy.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, me neither.
Alright, Light with the next pick. I am just fully expecting him to go with his Protect, which is Anchor Jack.
You know what though? I want to see mid jack too.
I really think light jack won. Light picking light jack.
I mean,
It was written in his name, bro.
Serval Connection is a very cool chart though.
Yeah, I really like the song as well.
Yeah.
I think light jack is one of the easier maps to get good ratio on, and mid jack as well. Just because of the lack of density and the average BPM.
Yeah, it's gonna be in that comfort range of most people when it comes to ratio. The thing with Jack picks this earlier on is they're slow enough to which kind of they promote that overjacking just quite a little bit and autopiloting the pattern, which brings you to, of course, drop ratio and or even get 200s.
Starting out with 2 lands and okay, it is tight pretty much. Light is going to get the upper hand now. BC1 just not being able to ratio as well as Light does. Already seeing a 200-point difference in favor of Light.
I really like this chart. This chart is actually like very good proper tournament jack. You know what this reminds me of? Kind of like Oceanus mapping.
I see. Right, Light is just gaining accuracy since the very beginning. With BC1 dropping ever so slightly, the lead is already at like 500 points. You just deliver like one miss range very easily, but I don't think any of these players are like... I don't think any of the players have any issues with the map and how they won't miss. Alright, getting into the second job right now after a little bit of a break. The map will not stop until the very ending now.
Yeah. You're gonna be seeing 500-point lead, which is very major here. Especially on the light jack pick. I feel like light jack is sort of in that territory where you cannot choke at all. When in like full jack or like any other category pretty much, you can sort of mistime a quad and that can do quite a lot against you. But here, I don't think there's much to choke in that sort of sense.
Yup, we were seeing 99.98 from Light. Unless something happens here at the very ending. Nope. 999.
Yeah, so we are going to be seeing 22 perfects against 50. So it kind of does bring that idea that BC1 is kind of doubling his ratio every single time.
Yeah, just BC1 not being to keep up with Light's ratio, unfortunately for him. And then it's not that BC1 is not playing well, it's just that Light is absolutely insane right now.
Light with a little cameo in chat saying he could have done 1 to 300. I wouldn't
Alright,
really complain about this core in particular, man.
Yeah, me neither. And we're seeing Dance Jack 1 be picked, which is BC1's Protect.
Okay, that's one. You know what? I don't. This map is not that fun. I don't like this.
光の中では見えないものが暗闇の中ではよく見える。雨風晴れ寒さから幸不幸はすべて天の仕業。海流のような星座に人は燃えるように凍えるように三度願いを願う。一軍のきらめき。五重星団。
Alright, starting very quickly now. It is BC1's protect, so I'm like fully expecting BC1 to be very confident, and maybe he's like this kind of BPM range is in his like comfort zone pretty easily. Like it's like his own BPM, like he can do some crazy stuff on it. But light, 99.99 right off the start and holding on very nicely again.
Yeah, and Light is holding a 99.99 for now with just 2 perfects. Oh! But we are gonna be seeing a little upset. I think that was either a mistimed hand or 200.
I'm pretty sure that was a 200. But we'll see on the result screen, I guess. Light finding some more 200s. Some slight accuracy drops every now and then. He's the one with the lead on his own protect. 2,000 point lead, just barely under.
Yeah, I think this is gonna be the first upset, just a little bit. I mean, this is not like this wasn't very unexpected in the sense that it was his pick, right? So he was feeling comfortable on it enough to pick it, and
yeah, Light recovering ratio quite nicely, but I don't think there's enough time for him to come back. He has to hope for BC1 to find some kind of accuracy drop or miss. Maybe even worse if he wants to take this point. Oh, BC1! BC1 finding the miss. Light is the lead. 4,000 point difference.
yeah, and BC1 missed with that. Light is gonna take the point.
Wow, that was insanely lucky. I apologize for the spell I just casted on BC1. I was just talking how Light needs a miss from BC1 to win the point, and he does it immediately after.
You're gonna have to say sorry and TGR, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
But yeah, with that, another point is going to Light, and this was very unfortunate.
Yeah, it is unfortunate for BC1, but Light is... It was something Light wanted to see. Let's see if... I wonder if Light's going to go with Protect this time around.
Can we get mid jack too? Oh.
Ah, we're seeing difficult jack. They were also kind of jack.
We did also want to see the difficult jack, so I'm not even mad with that.
Yeah. Let's see how difficult the difficult jack is.
Wow, the song though, it's very. This is an aura song, totally, bro.
Yeah, it is. It's OD9.
That comes with the territory of the mapper. He's not very known, but he does pump OD pretty high, and he's like yeah, no, but this 127. So I'm guessing this is gonna be dense, a little bit higher BPM and OD9.
Yeah, the BPM is much lower than I had expected from a difficult jack pick.
Although you know what I'm thinking, this song structure kind of goes well with anchors. I think this might be like harder, denser anchor jack type deal.
I mean, I guess we'll see in just a second. Map is 3 minutes long. It is on the longer side, and it's 5.5 stars. We're starting off pretty light actually. BC1 dropping some early ratio, but is recovering quite nicely right now.
Yeah, it's starting. They're both starting off very strong with just 101 point lead that just doesn't move.
Did you see that, by the way? For a split second, Light had 100% accuracy after getting a few turns at the very beginning.
Yeah.
This must be like some kind of insane ratio, honestly. I have never seen that happen.
Both of the players though, because you have to remember with a 117 difference, that's only like a couple perfects holding them back, but they're playing virtually the same besides that.
already 1/3 through the map. Light still holding on to 99.99. Absolutely an amazing performance so far.
Going into another part with that kind of long Jackie feeling here, interrupted by some hands.
Yeah, well, Light dropping ever so slightly. BC1 still holding on to 99.96, but it's just not enough.
I mean,
Light
look.
consistency is just completely unmatched this year.
Yeah. He's still holding very, very good though, nonetheless. DC1 is holding very, very good. It's just a difference like of 400 points, which on a longer map, I do actually see being a little less important here.
Both players holding on to the same accuracy as before. Nothing major has happened with this map just yet. Light with a tiny lead of 500 points. It's still within like a few 300s of the difference, but there is still a chance for BC1 to come back.
Yeah. I mean, 570 points, this would have to be like a 200 or a big ratio drop here, but as we're coming towards the end of the map, I don't think this will happen.
Yeah, BC1 dropping ever so slightly as well, down to 99.95 and catching a few 300s every now and then. Light is just a complete laser on this map, oh my god.
Once again, kind of doubling the ratio, but still, two amazing performances, 998.4 and a 999.3. Absolutely crazy. And with that, this match is coming to an end. 5-0 sweep for Light. So, Light will be advancing to round of 64. I mean, round of 16. I don't know if this is double elimination, is this?
It is. And
Okay.
Light will be coming up, will be fighting against Team Kabitsubaki, which is two very, very strong players, Laser and Terminal, next week.
And Terminal, that is a scary name here.
It is a scary name. Kamitsubaki defeating the other Polish team that qualified, actually. Being Stillwater, still a team of Kolbak and Sushi.
Yeah, and Terminal is going to be the scary one there. As for BC1, he's unfortunately going to be going to the loser's bracket, and what will he be facing?
He'll be facing Kolbak and Sushi, Stillwater too.
Okay, so BC1 will have maybe get a chance because he's very solid. He may have a chance of eliminating the other Polish team.
Yeah, their seedings were very, very close. Same with Light and Laser in the Terminal. Seed 8 versus Seed 9.
Yeah, but with that, this match has come to an end, and we'll see you guys most likely next week. This was me, Aalis, alongside cycozgrzyt. And yeah, goodbye everybody.
Yeah, see you all later.